Walmart. I can go to the bathroom.
Alright, hurry up.
I'm gonna need some money.
They gonna charge you to pay?
I think it's now shoes. I get some kind of shoes. My name is Novalee. I put all my chips on one man, following him to a distant place without looking back. But halfway through the journey, I just went to use the restroom. But when I came out, I was horrified to find he had vanished, leaving me alone at the supermarket, 6 months pregnant. In that moment, my heart filled with panic and helplessness, but I still held on to a faint hope, thinking he had just stepped away temporarily. However, as time ticked by, his figure never appeared, all alone with nowhere to turn. I didn't know what to do next, so I stayed at the supermarket waiting. But just then, the sudden announcement over the store speakers shattered my last bit of hope. I was about to leave, but a sudden wave of stomach pain forced me to rush to the restroom. What I didn't expect was, when I came out, I was shocked to find the store had closed and gone dark with no choice. I had to temporarily stay there, to avoid being discovered. I set multiple alarms to remind myself. As soon as they rang, I'd immediately get up, then secretly hide in the store's storage room. After normal business hours resumed, I'd quietly slip out when no one was around, with nowhere to go. I could only sit on the bench outside the mall, waiting for my boyfriend to come get me. But just then, a kind-faced nun walked over, warmly greeting me. Turns out, she mistook me for her friend's daughter, not only showing concern for my well-being, but also giving me a pot of lucky 7-leaf tree, hoping to bring good fortune to my unborn child before parting. She sincerely left her home address, warmly inviting me to visit her house. Faced with the nun's motherly care and invitation, I felt an urge to go, but I was afraid that once I left this place, I'd miss my boyfriend when he returned. So before the store closed, I pretended to be a shopping customer again, hiding back in the store's restroom. Only after confirming no one was around, did I dare carefully come out in my spare time. I'd flip through parenting magazines, carefully learning the techniques shown. When hungry, I'd grab some snacks and milk. The next day, I'd carefully put back all the items I'd used to their original positions, then go to the park bench, keeping detailed records of everything I used in the store, hoping someday I could pay for it all. After doing all this, I was stunned to discover the 7-leaf tree the nun gave me had actually withered, so I had to go to the library, trying to learn some care methods from books. The staff kindly collected a bunch of relevant books for me, but facing this highly technical content, I felt completely lost. I hoped to get some practical guidance from them, but just then, a piercing scream suddenly came from upstairs, making the man's face instantly tense. Without time to explain, he hurriedly turned and ran upstairs. With no choice, I had to find the nun to return the tree, apologetically explaining I couldn't take care of it. After hearing this, the nun's eyes filled with understanding and tolerance, and warmly invited me to lunch. We sat around the dining table, holding hands and praying together for the child's safe birth. In that moment, how I longed to have such a family, but when night fell, I could only return to the supermarket again. Little did I know this strange behavior was still noticed by the nearby librarian, and what was worse, I began showing signs of labor, waves of intense pain in my abdomen like violent storms, mercilessly attacking my fragile body. I used every ounce of strength, trying to find a clean place to welcome new life into the world, but every step felt like walking on sharp knife edges, finally collapsing from unbearable pain. Just as I fell into deep despair, a figure appeared before me as if descending from heaven.